Greetings, adventurers and game masters. I would like to share this design of a small size of a medieval community for a classic fantasy setting, such as in Dungeons & Dragons. Here I am using the RPG Stories world builder. You can find the web links in the video description. I started with an idea for a small community, living in a place where maybe 100 people or so could find sufficient fresh water and suitable farming land. I already had designed another community situated along a river, and here I wanted to do something different. First, I created a set of mountains surrounding a small lowland area of flat terrain like a valley floor. In the distant past, a river flowed through here, but now a few small ponds or lakes are distributed around the bases of the mountain slopes. The ancient riverbed and river banks now have developed into the fertile ground of the farmland supporting the local population. Generally, the surrounding mountains create both protection and isolation. I would want to include at least one traversable route through easier lowland terrain or through a pass between the mountains. However, this passage could become blocked by an avalanche or occupied by bandits or other forces. If large amounts of snow and ice suddenly will melt in the mountains, then the melted water could create a flood into the valley floor. This kind of threat could be presented by a powerful mage or a fire-themed monster, not necessarily intentionally. In the RPG Stories world builder, the pre-made library includes dozens and dozens of houses in different styles. All of them look fabulous. I selected one style as characteristic of this community. I did not yet decide about the details of each house, such as who might live there and how each house might serve as a workshop, a tavern, or another function. After I can make those decisions, then I might make a few adjustments and consider how to design the interior spaces. Usually, though, I create these detailed views as separate environments or tabs within the RPG Stories world builder. Too much detail within a single environment or tab can overload the system's processing. I might create a few simple starting templates, but otherwise I will wait until the story will develop and the characters will make at least a few decisions that will guide me about the details of the individual houses. For now, I added some basic features such as gardens and fences around most of the houses. A larger farmland is just outside the housing area. Additionally, in this vicinity, at one of the small lakes, you can see a wooden dock and simple boats. At the edge of the housing area, you can see a stables structure for horses and other animals. At the other end of the housing area, I considered about a place where the community could gather for special events, such as for weddings, for funerals, or for seasonal celebrations. Additionally, outside the housing area, you can see a few ruins that could relate to a time of a few hundreds of years ago, or possibly older. One of these places may even include a secret hidden door that leads into an underground chamber, tunnel, or other subterranean area. As you may have noticed, the design of this community and environment can facilitate at least a few options for whatever will work best for you in terms of story narratives, adventure hooks, and themes. What stories and adventures do you imagine in this place? Please share your ideas and suggestions in the comment section.